So we'll start with the tense today. Okay. So okay, can someone tell me why we study tense? Why we study tense? Any
Basic of grammar.
basic thing? Okay, basic of grammar. I'm asking what is the use? हम लोग क्यों पढ़ रहे हैं इसको? क्या यूज है? किस सेंस में यूज है? क्यों पढ़ना है?
So to understand time of
And
a
time. Okay.
particular.
To define timing. Okay. Others, come on, tell me something at least. At least for sake of saying, say some answer. So that I'll be knowing that you are interacting, you are involved in the class.
To differentiate between past, present, and future.
Hmm.
Sir, it is useful in our day-to-day life also.
Okay, it is useful in your day-to-day life, in our day-to-day life. Okay. Others,
Sir, for a meaningful sentence.
for a meaningful sentence. Okay. So okay, there is time. So see here, there is different time of action, right? Something happened in the past, something is going on, something will be happening in the future, right? So those in that way we have segregated, or we have like divided that sentences in three types, right? तीन टाइप में हमने उनको डिवाइड किया है, करेक्ट? पास्ट में, प्रेजेंट में और फ्यूचर में. तो उनके स्ट्रक्चर के हिसाब से हमने उनको अलग अलग बांटा है, ठीक है? जस्ट सेक ऑफ कन्वीनियंस, कि हमने उसको पढ़ने के लिए, उनके बारे में जानने के लिए, अपने एक्सप्रेशन को बताने के लिए, राइट? फॉर एग्जाम्पल, सम एक्शन, व्हेन सम एक्शन इज डन और व्हेन सम एक्शन हैज टू बी डन. यस और नो? क्योंकि कोई एक्शन कब किया गया है, या कब होने वाला है, या कब कर रहे हैं, उसको बताने के लिए वी आर स्टडिंग दिस चैप्टर पर्टिकुलरली. गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So see here, so time of action. Tense tells you the time of action or form of verb or state of verb. Okay. So this has been divided in three parts: present, past, or future. Got it? So in all these three, we have another like in all these three, these four parts are there, like simple present, present continuous, present perfect continuous. Okay. Similarly, for these four, it is in the past also, and these four, it is in the future also. Okay. So altogether, like 3 into 4, you have to read 12 varieties of sentences. Yes or no? 12
Yes, sir.
varieties of sentences, or how to express the sentences, or which action has to be represented in which type of tense. Got it? इन सब के बारे में हमको पढ़ना है, ठीक है? Now see, we will see the basic structure, how we are going to use it, and also we'll practice few questions along with the explanation. Got the point? So when I'm asking a question and when I'm showing a question, you should answer those questions. Got it?
Yes,
Yes, sir.
yes,
So we'll
sir.
start with present indefinite or simple present tense. Okay, present indefinite or simple present tense. Okay, so in this type of sentences, or in this tense, okay, we study about, like, these are the activities which is included under present indefinite or present simple present tense. Okay, these are like routine action. I play daily. Okay, if you have to express some routine action, you have to write or you have to speak in simple present tense. Got the point? You cannot say, अगर आप डेली खेल रहे हैं या डेली सो रहे हैं या डेली पढ़ रहे हैं, then you cannot say in I am playing daily. No, I play daily. We have to write in, or we have to speak in simple present tense. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. Then we have irregular action, some action which is not regular, sometimes it is happening. So for example, earthquakes come in India. So this is an irregular action. These action also we write in simple present tense. Got the point? So we are seeing this in like a exam point of view, how they are going to ask you question. Okay, स्कूल में जैसे पढ़ते थे वो एक तरीका नहीं है, यहाँ हम लोग देखेंगे कि कंपटीशन में कैसे एग्जाम्स में वो पूछते हैं क्वेश्चन, राइट? सो दैट पर्सपेक्टिव वी आर रीडिंग दिस चैप्टर, वी आर स्टडिंग दिस चैप्टर. गॉट इट?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next we
Sir,
have,
doubt.
yeah,
Yes, sir.
tell me what is
Sir,
the doubt.
there is written earthquakes comes, so I think this verb is not suitable here.
Yeah, very good. It will be earthquakes come in India. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Very good. So like we have already studied in one batch, like subject verb agreement. So this is very clearly visible. Earthquakes, it's a plural one, and with plural we use plural verb, right? So we won't be using s here with verb. Got the point? So it will be earthquakes come in India. Next is some habit. If you have a habit, then also we'll be writing in simple present tense. Got it? He smokes. He smokes. This is a habit. He plays. He eats. These are very simple sentences which we write in present indefinite or simple present tense. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sports commentary and newspaper headlines. Okay. So for example, PM visits Gujarat, right? PM visits Gujarat. Then we have Kohli strikes the ball and it goes across the boundary line. So this is a sports commentary. So always you, like now World Cup is going on. If you get a chance to listen the commentary, you might have noticed, or at least you have not listened. You can listen it on some particular day, right? So the commentary will be always spoken in simple present tense, right? Got the point?
Yes,
Yes.
sir.
If you have a planned action of near future, if you have a planned action in near future, then also we'll be writing in simple present tense. PM leaves for Karnataka next week. PM leaves for Karnataka next week. Got it? Is it okay?
Yes,
So
sir.
Yes, sir.
now we'll see
It
the
is
basic structure. What is the basic structure of the sentence? In simple present tense, we will be using subject, then verb, and then object. Right? This is the very basic structure. Subject, verb, and then object. Yes or no? If subject is I, we, they, you, or any plural noun. Got it? Any plural noun, then we'll be using subject, verb, and then object. If subject is she, he, it, name, or any singular noun, then we will be using verb, s, and es, right? Yes or no?
yes, sir.
For
Yes,
example,
sir.
here I go, and here he goes. Yes or no? He goes. Got it? So if it's a negative sentence, you have to use do not or don't. Here doesn't or does not, right? So if it's a interrogative sentence or it's a question one, then you have to use this one first. Do, then subject, and then verb, and then object. Got it? Or you can also write don't, then subject, then verb, then object. Right? If it's a interrogative negative question and then negative, then you have to write do or not. Right? Or you can, in short, you can write don't at the starting and then subject and then verb one and then object. Similarly here, it will be doesn't, then subject, and then verb one and then object. Got it? Is it okay? Is it
Yes,
clear?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So now I'll be giving you few sentences. Now this is the time you should answer the question. I want everyone you to answer the question. Is it okay? It's
Yes,
Yes,
not,
sir.
sir.
you
Yes,
don't
sir.
have to
Yes,
do
sir.
like, "Okay, sir, you tell me I'm listening. Sir, I'm very clever, I'm very smart. You tell me I'm listening. I'll understand everything." You don't have to do that, right? Many of you might be thinking, okay, sir, I know now. Everything I know, sir. You tell me, I'll be listening. Okay. But that will not work. You have to read the sentence. You have to correct it. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. What he knows about you. Tell me. This sentence is,
No.
can you correct it? What he knows about you.
What
So
he
what
know
does he know about you?
What does he know about you? What does he know about? Okay. This is a question, right? This is a question. So you have to use do or does first and then verb, right? So it will be what does he know about you, right? Anyone is confused here? Anyone?
No, sir. No, sir.
No. Okay. Next. I don't know what he knows about you. I don't know what he knows about you. I have marked it right. You tell me whether this sentence is right or wrong. If it's wrong, correct it. If it's right, tell me. Like if it's right, you tell me whether is it okay. Yes, sir, it's okay. If it's wrong, tell me what will be the correct sentence.
Right, sir.
Sir,
Right,
correct.
sir.
I don't know what he knows about you. So you see, there is a question. So just think of it whether this sentence is right or wrong.
Sir, maybe it will be I don't know what does he know about you.
Okay. I don't know what does he know about you, right? Okay. Okay, see here. In this sentence, I don't know what he knows about you, right? If you translate into Hindi, just sake of understanding, मुझे नहीं पता कि वह उसे तुम्हारे बारे में क्या पता है, right? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
So see here, if you translate into Hindi, there is no question asked in the sentence. मुझे नहीं पता कि उसे तुम्हारे बारे में क्या पता है, right? It's a simple sentence. There is no question in. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes or no? I don't know what he knows about you. Just mind this. I don't know what he knows about you. मुझे नहीं पता कि उसे तुम्हारे बारे में क्या पता है. Where is the question? There is no question, right?
No, sir.
Another sentence we can say, I don't know where he has gone. मुझे नहीं पता वो कहाँ गया है. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
But here in the first sentence there is a question. What does he know about you? वो क्या जानता है तुम्हारे बारे में? This is a question I'm asking with someone. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Now see here this sentence. The appeal of the victims to transfer the cases related to riots to some other state do not affect the merit of the case. So this sentence is wrong. You tell me what is the wrong, what is wrong in this sentence and how we can correct it. The appeal of the victims to transfer the cases related to riots to some other states do not affect the merit of the case.
Does not.
Sir, does not.
Does not affect.
It does not.
It does not. Okay. Many of you know it, but let me tell you. See, this is the main subject of the sentence, the appeal, right? Many of you might think like, okay, states, this is states, so we will use do not, right? This is plural one, so better to use do not. But no, that is wrong. Here, this is the main subject of the sentence, the appeal, right? So we have to use verb according to this. Yes or no? So the correct sentence will be the appeal of the victims to transfer the cases related to riots to some other state does not affect the merit of the case. Got it? Got it? Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay. So any question here in simple present tense? So here we have studied like any routine action we'll write in simple present tense, any planned action, any news headlines, any commentary, or some irregular action we'll be writing in simple present tense. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, so before going ahead, I'll be giving you for the new students. I'm telling it for the old students, though they know it already. But this is the homework from today onwards. Every one of you have to devote 30 minutes, not more than that, to read some article, some newspaper. Okay, if you are getting English newspaper, good, very well. If not, you can use your phone. You can download any newspaper app, not Hindi one. Okay, not Prabhat Khabar, Hindustan. Those things will not be applicable, right? Yes or no? Any English newspaper, better to use the Hindu or something. You have to read 30 minutes. Okay, how you have to do it? Let me tell you. Anything. The Times of India is also okay. Okay, Asit, there is no problem. So if you have a hard copy of newspaper, that is also okay. If not, you can use your phone. You have to choose any paragraph, just go through it, read all the lines. Okay, it's not necessary you will understand all the lines or all the words, no problem at all. Just read it, go through it. Okay, next time what you have to just try to understand it. If you're understanding, it's okay. If you're not getting it, no problem at all. Then next, what you have to do, you have to see the words, which words you don't know the meaning. Okay, then you have to find out the meaning of those words. Okay, it will take another 10 minutes. Okay, or maybe 15 minutes. Then again reread the passage, reread the paragraph. Okay, three action. First one go, just read the entire passage, then look for the word meaning. Okay, and you don't have to write the word meaning, you don't have to remember those word meanings. We won't be doing those things, we won't make it so complicated, right? You just go through it, find out the words in Google, see the meaning, and then again reread the passage. At least you will be able to understand it 10%, 20% after seeing the meaning of the words, right? So initially you will face problem, you won't feel comfortable, you will like feel suffocating. Okay, there will be too much of resistance, but you have to do it daily, right? So you will see the changes in maybe 1 week, maybe another 1 month. If you do it honestly, you will see the changes in you in maybe another 1 week. Okay, so anyway, you don't think about the benefits, start doing it. This is a compulsory one. Okay, everyone has to do it. Got it? Okay, Biswajit, sir, in question, to transfer is used as what? What exactly the question is, Biswajit? You can ask me.
लाइक सर ट्रांसफर इधर इस भाव तो नहीं यूज हुआ है ना
Transfer?
मतलब भार भार वाइज इधर इस सेंटेंस में तो यूज नहीं हुआ है
The appeal of the victims to transfer. To transfer. To के साथ हमारे हमेशा क्या होता है? Verb one use होता है. To plus infinitive. You might have heard it. To transfer. Yes, there is no problem there.
यस
To
सर
transfer the case. Got it? तो क्या करना है आपको? हर दिन न्यूज़पेपर पढ़ने के लिए 30 मिनट्स, 20 to 30 minutes डिवोट करना है एवरी डे, राइट? अपार्ट फ्रॉम
Sir,
रीडिंग न्यूज़, हाँ, गो ऑन.
they have to read only one paragraph or the section of the newspaper.
One paragraph is okay. One paragraph is okay.
Okay, sir.
Okay, we'll start small things. Okay, then we'll improve on that. Okay, but initially at least start with one paragraph. Got it? So see, apart from knowing these rules, what you have to do, you have to start reading something. Yes or no? So that at least you will be able to understand the passage. Okay, and will give you an insight of how to understand the sentences, how to use these rules. Yes or no? You will learn many things. Language, how much you will read or how much you will speak, you will improve in that, right? So normally you might have heard हमें newspaper पढ़ना चाहिए, हमें ये करना चाहिए, but ideally we do not do that. That we have to start doing it. Okay, and don't make it burdensome, just go lightly. Okay, and one more thing, don't consider Instagram or Facebook post as your passage, right? Sir, I have read 2 3 posts in Facebook or Instagram, can I consider that as a passage? No, that will not be considered. You have to read the newspaper, right? Okay, if you're interested in sports one, you can read that. If you're interested in political news, you can read that. If you're interested in Bollywoods or actresses, whatever you're interested in, okay, it depends on your interest. So you can choose anything, okay, and you must read from the newspaper, okay. Facebook, Insta posts will not be considered as your article. Got it?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes. So shall we go ahead?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So
Yes,
now
sir.
we'll see simple. Okay, this one is very important. They ask question from here. Okay, we'll see simple past one. Okay, so an action that is over. Okay, I ate, I saw you. Okay, so you may think like, sir, what is there to ask in this part? Okay, we'll see that. Okay, any action that has already happened, that is in the past. I ate, I saw you. मैंने देखा, मैंने खाया. Okay, we started our class. That is happened already. We started already. Yes or no? So these actions are written in simple past tense. Got it? So what is the basic structure? Subject, then verb to, second form of the verb, right? Eat, ate. That is the second form, right? Yes or no? Go, went. Okay. So if it's a negative one, then subject, then did. You have to use did, and then verb one. So this is a very common mistake we make in our speaking or while writing. Okay, what did you do? So whenever you are using did, you have to use first form of verb, right? We all of us know this rule, but while speaking or while writing, we make mistake. Do you agree that? Do you agree with that?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Very often.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
whenever we are speaking, when we use did, we immediately speak second form of the verb while speaking. So that is why I'm telling you, right? So why we are reading this chapter. So maybe you feel like this chapter is very boring, sir. But to start with this chapter, because you can start speaking at least few sentences, you can start speaking from today onwards, right? That we'll be doing in subsequent classes, don't worry at all. So for today only, you have one homework. You have to read out the newspaper every day. Okay, this will be a very first question I'll be asking in all the classes. Maybe this question will irritate you, but just trust me, I'll irritate you for this question in all the classes. Okay, and if you're not doing the newspaper reading every day, I won't be taking your classes. Maybe like who is not reading the newspaper, I won't allow you to join the class. Okay, so this is very compulsory thing. You have to do it every day. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So after did, you have to use first form of the verb. Then if it's a question, then you have to use did first, then subject, and then again first form of the verb. Got it? Is it okay? For example, did you eat apple? Tell me, this sentence is right or wrong?
Wrong,
No,
sir.
sir. Wrong.
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 Did you eat apple?
ईट होगा.
What will be the correct sentence?
Did you
Did
eat
Did
you
you
apple?
eat apple?
Did you eat apple?
Eat apple.
Once you use did, then you have to use first form of the verb, right? This you should mark it every time. Whenever you are speaking a sentence in a with your friends, you have to do it. Yes or no? Is it okay?
Yes.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Next.
सर
Yes, tell me.
सर डिड यू ईट एप्पल. सर एप्पल के पहले सर कुछ आर्टिकल नहीं लगेगा क्या?
See, हम लोग एक एक करके देख रहे हैं, राइट? वी आर फोकस्ड अबाउट टेंस हियर, राइट? आर्टिकल्स में हम लोग आर्टिकल के बारे में डिस्कस करेंगे, राइट?
ओके.
Vishnu, I'm just asking you a question, so to make you understand about did, about the tense, right? That's why I told you, like we'll just go one by one. Yes or no? Next, if I say he did not went to college, right or wrong?
Wrong,
Sir,
sir.
Wrong.
Wrong,
Go,
sir.
sir. Go.
Go होगा, sir.
So
Go,
once
sir.
you did, you have to use go. He did not go to college, right? Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So this is the basic structure. Like if it's a interrogative negative, you have to use did and then not and then verb one. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes, sir.
good. Okay, see here now. This is an important thing. So this is a very common, or we say it be important one. The questions is asked from this topic here. See, it's time, it's high time, or it's about time. A sentence is starting from these expressions, any of these three. It's time, it's high time, or it's about time. Just see it carefully, then I'll explain you. Okay, see this. It's high time, it's about time, or it's time. Have you ever seen these things anywhere? Anyone? At least you might have.
Yes, sir.
Or at no, sir, I am seeing it for first time. I have never seen these things. Or maybe I have seen it, but I have never noticed. Tell me. At least noticed somewhere.
Yes, sir. I've seen.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So see, this is like it's time, it's high time, or it's about time. So these sentences, okay, there are two parts here. Understand this one. You have to understand it. If the sentence is starting with it's time, it's high time, or it's about time, and then followed by subject. सब्जेक्ट ओके, ये स्टार्टिंग में लिखा है और उसके बाद हमने यूज किया है सब्जेक्ट, और इनके बाद इमिडिएटली हमने लिखा है टू, राइट? इट्स टाइम टू, इट्स हाई टाइम टू, इट्स अबाउट टाइम टू, सेकंड पार्ट, यस और नो? और ऐसा हो सकता है कि दिस इज फॉलोड बाय सब्जेक्ट, इट्स टाइम ही, इट्स टाइम यू, इट्स हाई टाइम I, it's about time they, right? So there is a subject after this thing. Okay, you got the idea? So
Yes.
it's time, then it is followed by subject, or it's time, it is followed by two. We'll see the example. By with the example, you will be able to understand it. It's time you should study, right? It's time you. Here, can you see this is a subject? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So if after this expression, it's time, it's high time, or it's about time, if there is a subject, you have to use second form of the verb, past form of the verb, right? See here, this sentence, it's time you studied. This time, it's time you studied, right? Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Okay. If it's there is a subject after its time, you have to use second form of the verb here. Studied, right? Yes or no? Next part, it's time to study. It's time to study. So this sentence is right. This is right. Got it? This is okay. So when there is a subject, you have to use second form of the verb. When this is to, you have to use first form of the verb. Got it? Is it
Yes,
okay to
sir.
Yes,
you?
sir.
Now you may ask, sir, what is the meaning of this sentence? जो आपने लिखा है इसका मतलब क्या? Yes or no? This is a very common question. It's time you should study, or it's time you studied. कोई बता सकता है what is the meaning of this sentence? Anyone? Can someone tell me what is the meaning of this sentence?
Sir, it's time you should study means कि ये वक्त आ गया है जब तुमको पढ़ना चाहिए,
ये वक्त आ गया है कि
जब
पढ़ना
तुम्हें
चाहिए.
पढ़ना चाहिए.
Sometimes it's also written it's high time. Have you heard it? It's high time.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
It's also part of this expression only. It's time, it's high time, it's about time, right? Anyway, I've written here high time. Yes or no? So it's a kind of, you can say, like sarcastic sentence कि अब तो कम से कम पढ़ लो. It's time you studied. कम से कम अब तो पढ़ लो, अब तो पढ़ना शुरू करो, बहुत देर हो चुकी है, right? Yes or no? Yes or no? But we, if there is a subject here, we write in second form, but meaning is same. Yes or no? Got it?
Yes, sir.
Is it clear to you? We'll practice few questions. Don't worry. We'll practice few questions here. So everyone have to involve in the class. Okay. Don't passively look in the class or simply like have joined the class and scrolling YouTube or reels, some reels, right? Don't do that. Okay. Whatever, if you're attending the class, be here in the class, learn something. Okay. Or if you don't want, you can disconnect and whatever stuff you want to do that, right? See here, it's time, it's high time. Okay, it's right time or it's about time. Okay, so this first sentence. Okay, so anyway, like we have seen these things, these two parts followed by subject followed by to. If it's subject, it's high time, subject, then second form of the verb, then object, and here to, so it will be first form of the verb, right? So first sentence, it's time you should study, right or wrong?
Wrong.
Wrong. If it,
Wrong.
just type out what will be the correct sentence. Everyone has to type out.
Studied.
Studied. Okay, others, everyone, I want you to at least type out the answer so that you can feel like, okay, you are in the class, you're awake, you're not sleeping, you're not tired. Studied. Okay, so here it will be, it's time you studied, right? This sentence is right. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes,
next.
sir.
It's high time she should leave for the bus stop. It's high time she should leave for the bus stop. Tell me.
Left.
Correct it, everyone. Okay, so most of you are right. So let's see here. It's high time, then there is a subject, right? So after subject, you have to use second form of the verb. This much is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So it's high time she should leave for the bus stop. So in place of should leave, you have to write it's high time she left for the bus stop. Can you see that? She left for the bus stop. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. It's about time you should stop playing and start studying. Tell me. Come on, everyone. I have sufficient number of questions so that you can practice and you can understand, you can clarify your doubts or your confusion. Okay. But only condition is you should participate in the class. Okay. So someone is saying stopped, but I want you to correct the entire sentence, the full sentence, right? So maybe only using stopped is not right. There is another verb after stop, start, right? So you should make correction accordingly. So see here, it's very clear. It's about time. There is a subject here. So at least you know that after subject, if about it's high time, or it's about time, there is a subject, then we have to use second form of the verb, right? This is clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Say yes if you are understanding. Others
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
not
Yes,
getting
sir.
not getting it? See here, there is no problem. You can speak up in the class. It's not like okay, I'll unmute or I only type out. Okay, you can speak up. So see here, it's about time. There is a subject, then you have to use second form of verb, right? So there is two verb here: stop, start, right? So what we can correct it? It's about time you stopped playing and started studying, right? Yes or no? So can you see here? You stopped playing and started studying. So this will be the correct one. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Next, it's right time you cleaned your room. It's right time you cleaned your room.
Right, sir.
Sir.
Right, sir.
ये सही समय है, अब आपको अपना रूम साफ करना चाहिए या साफ करना है. It's right time you cleaned your room. Right, everyone?
Right, sir.
Right, sir.
Now it's time to study. Now second part. After it's time, there is a two here. There
Right,
is
sir.
a right or wrong?
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Right, sir.
Right. It's time to start packing. It's time to start packing.
Right, sir.
Right, sir.
Right.
Right. If it's time, it
sir.
is followed by two. You have to use first form of the verb. Got it? Is it clear to you? Any
Yes,
correction?
sir.
Any question?
Yes, sir.
Any question in this? We have few more question. I have few more question for you. Any question here?
No, sir.
Anyone?
No, sir.
Biswajit, Bhavani,
No, sir.
no?
No, sir.
No,
No,
sir.
sir.
Okay, next one. It's time. It's high time we should start packing. It's high time we should start packing.
So it's high time we started packing.
It's high time we started packing.
We started
Others,
packing.
others. Come on, everyone, please answer it. Okay. Just give some work to your fingers. At least type out the answer. If you will be involved in the class, then only it is useful for you. It's not like joining the class will lead to cracking or clarifying any exam, right? You will not be able to clear your exam by merely joining the class, right? You have to learn here, you have to practice the questions, right? And then you have to revise as well whatever we have studied in the class. So see, this one is incorrect. Okay, the correct sentence will be, it's time we started packing. We started packing. So it's time, then there is a subject. So we have to use second form of the verb. So we started packing, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
It's time to start packing. It's time to start packing.
Right, sir.
So right, sir.
Right, sir.
Correct? No problem. Like it's time, then there is a to, then we'll use first form of the verb, right? Next, it's high time I should buy a new iPhone.
So it's high time I bought a new phone.
Continue.
बहुत हो गया, मुझे नया आईफोन चाहिए, राइट? यस और नो? किनको चाहिए आईफोन? Anyway, I'm not going to give you iPhone. I'm asking your wish. Okay. Tell me. No one wants iPhone? Oh, okay. Okay. So it's better first go to a good college, then get a good job, then you can buy an iPhone, right?
Yes, sir.
Maybe you have to sell some vital organs. Yes or no? Anyways, so it's high time I should buy a new iPhone. Okay, so like you can see, it's high time and there is a subject after it, right? So then here we have to use second form of the verb, right? It's high time I bought a new iPhone. Got it? I bought a new iPhone. Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Good. Next, it's high time to buy a new iPhone,
Sir, correct, sir.
Sir, correct.
Correct, sir.
right?
Correct, sir.
Is it clear to you?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. Now see here. It's about time this road was completed. Tell me right or wrong.
Correct.
Sir,
Correct,
confused.
sir.
Sir, confused. Don't know, sir. Sir, this is not what you have taught. This is something different. How I can answer? Right?
I think right, sir.
Go with the basics. What you have learned. It's high time or it's about time followed by a subject. So this road is a subject.
Yes, sir. Perfect.
Yes.
Yes,
Sir,
sir.
Yes, sir.
sir, you told me, sir, second form of the verb. Where is second form of the verb? But it is past form, right? Was completed. It is written in passive one. So there is no problem. It is written in the past in passive form, right? This road was completed. Is that okay?
Yes,
Yes or
sir.
no?
Yes, sir.
This is right. Correct. So this is only thing is like this is written in past form in passive voice, right? It's about time this road completed. So in place of that, we have written it's about time this road was completed. So this is right. Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. When you are not getting it, don't say sake of saying yes. Sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. For anything, I'm asking, yes, sir. Understanding, yes, sir. Not understanding, yes, sir. Don't do that. If you have a question, you should ask it. Immediately stop me, ask me question, get it clarified, then we'll go ahead, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Good. It's time to say goodbye.
Correct.
Correct,
Correct,
sir.
sir.
Sir, correct. Sir, correct. Right,
Right,
sir.
sir.
Correct. Right, sir.
It's time we said goodbye.
It is also right,
Sir,
sir.
the right.
Right,
Yes,
sir.
correct.
Right, sir.
Both sentences is written in different ways, but both sentences have same meaning, right? Getting it? At least this much is getting. Am I making sense to you?
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Yes, sir.
Got it, sir.
Very good. Next one. It's high time you should get admission.
You got
You
it.
got
You got
admission.
admission.
You got,
Sir.
you got admission, right?
Got admission.
When you got admission, right? This is okay.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Confusion here? Like any confusion in this? We have practiced sufficient number of questions, right? So what is the like summary of this, or what is the gist of this? If it's high time or it's about time or it's time, it is followed by a subject, then we'll be using second form of the verb, right? And if it is followed by to, we'll be using first form of the verb, right?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So now what you can do whenever you have an opportunity to speak with of your friends in English, you can use these sentences, right? At least you can try. Maybe your friend can scold you, maybe they will make fun of you, but at least try it. Okay, there is no problem. Yes or no? Let them make fun of you. You can keep learning English, right? Yes or no? Okay. So see here. Use of do. Okay, this one is okay. Whatever we have studied now, we have done the questions as well. Okay. So this is okay. This is okay. Now use of do, does, and did in positive sentence before main verb. Okay, so mostly now we have seen that if there is a question, okay, then we use do or does before the subject, right? Have you seen that? Do you know?
Yes, sir.
Yes or no? Does he uh, eat, right? Does he eat? Does he eat lunch or does he eat apples? Yes or no? We use that. Always we have
Yes,
used
sir.
do, does, or did in question one, right? Question interrogative sentences. Now, what I am saying here, we can use do, does, and did in positive sentence before main verb, right? Yes. So Radhika is saying, did he come? Yes. So this is a question. We use did before the subject. So what these rules say, we can use do, does, and did in positive sentences before main verb. For example, here, you do come here every day. You do come here every day. So this is right. This sentence is grammatically correct. So what is the meaning of this sentence? So you are trying to emphasize on the main verb of the subject, right? You do come here every day. तुम यहाँ पे रोज आते ही हो, right? You are emphasizing on this. I do study every day. Yes or no?
Yes,
Correct?
sir.
He did make a mistake. He did make a mistake. हाँ, उसने तो गलती की ही है, right? You are trying to emphasize on the main verb of the sentence, right? So we use do, does before the main verb. Yes or no?
Yes,
Is it
sir.
is it okay? Is it okay? Is it clear to you? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For example, okay, let's say you are studying in your room, okay, from last half an hour. Suddenly, like you feel like you are tired now. You started using your phone, right? At the same time, your mom came or your father came, and then he saw that or she saw that you are using your phone, right? This happened with us. Normally, when we are studying, when we are start using phone, our parents will come and see we are using phone, right?
Yes, sir.
Most of you have noticed it.
Yes, sir.
They will start scolding and then you will start saying नहीं नहीं मैं तो पढ़ रहा था अभी मैंने फोन यूज किया जस्ट यूज किया है अभी फोन मैंने छुआ है right and they will continue scolding you right.
Yes, sir.
Yes. When you will study sometimes you expect that they should come and see you that how hard working you are but they won't come. Once you will touch your phone they will come immediately. There will be a raid, right? This is happening with us. Yes or no?
Exactly.
True, sir.
So
No,
true.
Sir.
it's
Sir,
happening.
every time it happens.
Yes. So then what we say, they will tell you like, what are you doing? And you say, I do study. Now I am using phone, right? Just 2 minutes back, I have taken my phone. I was studying from last 30 minutes. You have not seen me. I'm now trying to just use some word meaning or something, and you are saying you are using phone, right? So that time, what we are trying to do it, we are trying to emphasize on the verb. I do study. Yes or no? Got the
Yes,
point?
sir.
So when you are
Yes,
trying
sir.
to say that way, then we use do, does, or did in sentence before the main verb. Got the point?
Yes, sir.
Is it okay
Got
for
it,
you?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
This the entire story. The gist of the story is how to use do, did, and does before the main verb, right?
Right, sir.
Next, see if past time is given in a sentence. Okay, so I have come study, right? So this is past time. So in place of this, I have come study. Directly we can write I come study. I came study, right? Past form of the verb. I came study. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
now,
sir.
now you can ask me, sir, if I say I have come study, will that be wrong? Will that be wrong? We can consider that it is partially right, or we can just sake of saying that is okay. But we always see what is more precise or what is more accurate, right? So in place of saying that I have come study, we can better to say I came study, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
If you are saying with me, I will understand what exactly you are trying to say it. But in place of that, better we can say I came study. Yes or no? It sounds good, or at least it sounds better than the first sentence. Yes or no?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
The second sentence is better than the first one. Yes,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So, so any confusion in simple past? We have seen where how to use do, does, or did before the main verb. We have seen it's time, it's high time, or it's about time. The basic structure of past sentence, right? Okay. So, can I give you one more task? It's a very simple one. It's a very simple one. Just one more task. Is it okay for you?
Yes, sir.
Very simple one. You can start doing it. Maybe I have asked the same thing for the other students. I'll just tell you once again. What do you have to do it? So every one of us, we talk with ourselves, right? How many of you agree with that, or how many of you have noticed it?
Yes, sir. Agree, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
For example, in the
Often,
evening, suddenly, sorry,
sir, I often talk to myself.
yeah, most of us do it. Let me tell you, like how I'm just saying it. In the evening, for example, you are tired, you are feeling hungry. Suddenly, you are telling yourself, okay, I am feeling hungry now. मुझे भूख लग रही है, मुझे कुछ खाने का मन कर रहा है, राइट? मैं चाय पी लेती हूँ या मैगी खा लेती हूँ या go outside and we'll have golgappa or we'll have samosa. These things we discuss with ourselves, right? Then we make a plan. Then you will start screaming, "Mommy, just get me tea or get me Maggie," or at least you can go by yourself and you can cook those things in the kitchen, right? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So
Yes,
this
sir.
entire process we talk to ourselves, right? The same thing. For example, if you're going to a party, you decide which dress to wear, right? So
Right, yes, sir.
while deciding which dress to wear, you talk to yourself. Okay, this is good. In this shoes I can use. This sandal I can use. Whatever. I don't know much about it, but like you can relate it, right? Yes or no? The color combination according to the
Yes,
occasion, which if it's a birthday party, if it's a marriage party, or it's a kitty party, or whatever kind of varieties of party. Okay. Yes or no? So according to the party, you choose the dress. So while deciding the dress, you talk to yourself, right? So normally what we do, we talk in our native language, right? Yes or no?
yes,
If
sir.
there
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
itself, then only it is relevant what I'm going to tell you. We talk to ourselves. At least every one of you agree with this. Yes, sir. We talk to ourselves,
Yes, sir.
Yes,
right?
sir.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
So from today onwards, what you have to do, if you have to talk with yourself in English. Can you do that? For example, if you are feeling hungry, you wanted to eat Maggie. What you have to do? You have to talk yourself, okay, I'm feeling hungry now. I'm going to eat Maggie. So you don't have to speak up. You don't have to speak loudly. Just say in your mind whatever we are doing in our native language, maybe in Hindi, maybe in Bengali, maybe in Odia, maybe in Rajasthani, or maybe in Gujarati, whatever language we do it in our home, in our mind. So just replace it with English. Can we do it? It's very simple sentences. Okay. But nowadays it's a winter season. If you have not taken bath from 3 days or maybe 4 days, suddenly you decided like today I'll be taking bath, right? So you can talk to yourself, okay, now I'm going to take bath today. It's already 1 week. Now I'm going to take bath, right? So can we talk to yourself in English? You don't have
Yes, sir.
to speak up.
Yes.
You have to do it in your
Yes,
mind,
sir.
right? Yes or no? So it's one
Yes,
week.
sir.
Now I'm going to take bath. Okay. Yes or no? So that you have to do in English. So from today onwards, there is two tasks for you, right? One thing you have to read the newspaper, And another thing, you have to talk to yourself in English. So just trust me, in maybe 2 3 days you will see you will be very comfortable speaking in English. Okay, at least you can think of it like I will be able to understand, I will be able to speak up. Okay, and anyway, we are not talking about the benefits. We are not that greedy. हम लोग इतने लालची नहीं हैं. We are just focused in the process. Okay, we'll do it. Okay, if it's beneficial, if there is some improvement, we'll continue doing it. If it's no benefit, we'll drop it in 1 week. Okay, just we'll do it for 1 week, right?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
you can do those things. We can talk in front of mirror. We can talk with our parents. We can talk with our friends. But those things practically will not be applicable every time. Okay, you will go if you will go speaking with your friends. They will make fun of you. Even they can scold you. They can abuse you. Many things can happen. Okay, and like our groups, right? So we'll start small things, small steps. We'll start, right? This happens, right? Okay, if your friend speaking in Hindi, you are trying to speak in English, maybe first thing they will make fun of you. If you still persist, if you are speaking still speaking in English, they will stop talking to you. Or maybe, you know, the rest of the things, you know, right? So what you will do, we'll start talking to ourselves, right? Yes or no? Can we do it?
Yes.
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
So how many of you will be doing it from today? Okay, so see, I can see like, okay, most of you are ready. So we won't be like seeing the benefits. We'll start doing it for 1 week. We'll see if it's helping us to improve our English. We'll continue doing it, or we'll drop it. We don't have to, and you don't have to put any extra efforts. It's a simple thing. Okay, go on. Just talk to yourself in English. Okay. For example, if it's 10 o'clock, you decided like I'll be using for your phone. Going to use my phone for 10 minutes and then I'll go to sleep. Just say the same thing in English with your with to yourself, right? You don't have to speak loudly, just in your mind. Okay, I'll be using my phone for 10 minutes and then I'll go to sleep. Okay. Uh, Maybe that 10 minutes can extend to 2 o'clock in the night, but at least say it to yourself, okay, I'll be using 10 minutes my phone and then I'll go to sleep, right? Is it okay?
Okay, sir.
Okay,
Okay.
so like many of you, this is the first class for many of you. So I'm not going to just elaborate this class further. We'll stop here. Okay. So
सर
yes, tell me.
सर सिंपल पास्ट में एवरीडे एक्शन होता है क्या?
नहीं, it won't be present tense. Okay. Past habits ko will represent in some other form. Okay. We'll see those things. Don't worry.
तो सर वो यू डू कम हियर एवरीडे.
You do come here every day. Okay, no, no. So what I am saying, do, did, these are we study in past thing. So we use this in present tense also. That's what I am saying here. We did make a mistake. This is a past thing, right? He
यस
did
सर.
make a mistake. उसने गलती की है, की थी. Past. We are talking about past, right? You do
यस
come
सर.
here every day. तुम यहाँ रोज आते हो. So it's not like I have given a topic simple past, so everything I'll be talking in simple past, right? Yes or no? So this one
यस.
we have talked the present tense. So if it's time, we use present tense, right? Just we have decided like how we are going to study different sentences. Is it okay? There is no problem. Yes or no?
यस सर.
Okay. So we'll stop here so that you will be comfortable. We don't elaborate. Okay. I'll just send you this PDF whatever we have discussed. Okay. You can revise this, and the two tasks I have given you, you have to do it daily. If we will be having class tomorrow, then it's okay. If we will having our class day after tomorrow, then you have to do it tomorrow and day after tomorrow as well, right? Before joining the class.
Sure, sir.
Yeah. Any question in the class till here, you can ask me. Any suggestion for me, most welcome. Or whatever feedback for you, you can give it in your chat box or you can speak up. Anything is okay. And if it's okay, you can disconnect. Thank you so much. Good night. We'll meet in the next class.
Thank you, sir. Good night, sir.
Thank you,
Good
sir.
night, sir.
Very good. Thank you. Damayanti,
sir.
thank you. And also I said, like, any suggestion for me, just can tell me. Frankly, there is no problem.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.